Hello again, guys. It's Physics Breaker, and I am back with some more Kerbal Space. Wait a minute. This isn't Kerbal Space Program. This is blasphemy. Actually, it's Space Engineers, and this game is, in my opinion, pretty much just as interesting as KSP, and maybe even has a little bit more freedom to it. Because you can do stuff with gravity, you can shoot things because it has weapons and stuff. It is currently still in the beta or alpha or something. It's still being updated. I don't know. And today I was going to try and show you some of my weapons that I've been building. So, basically what they are is both that ship and this ship are both variations of the same weapon, except one is more powerful, one is less powerful, one is newer, one is older. This is the oldest one, actually. You might not expect that because it's bigger, but it's the older one, and it's an entire ship. Actually, I think it does less damage than the one up there. And basically what the weapon is, it's a particle cannon. It basically takes a bunch of rocks, collects them into a ball, fires them at an object really fast with a ton of gravity, and then the target blows up. That's about it. So let me show you how it works. First we need a target, so we'll just go into my blueprints here. Grab giant, that was not the right thing. Grab giant thing that says target. Paste it. And see if we can adjust it right. Jeez. There we go. Now we just want to move this around here a bit. And maybe move this forward a bit. There we go. That's like perfect. Now we'll go over here. That should be about good. Now if we come to a complete stop, we'll just place that. And we'll go inside the ship. It has 6 doors. It has 3 like this on each side. All of its outside armor is heavy. And for a heavy armor ship, it has pretty good acceleration. And pretty good weaponry as well. We just walked past the airlock. Now we're going up into basically the main defensive room. If you get invaded, they'll come through here and get shot at by those interior turrets. And if they make it through there, they'll be shot at by 2 more, and that's pretty much all the interior turrets in the ship. The ship is symmetrical, so it's the same on each side, so I only need to show you one. Down here, you'll find the nacelle, and in the nacelle is literally only gyroscopes. So yeah, just a bunch of gyroscopes. It takes a lot to make this thing turn. Then after that, we'll go back down the hallway. We don't need to close the door. We'll go down to the engine room, which is down this. And you walk forward, go down here again. Let's see. 4, 5, 6 large reactors. Bunch more gyroscopes. Mostly, it's covered in heavy armor. Then it has a bunch of interior plate. And that was my phone. Don't worry about that. So yeah, that's basically it for the ship. All I have to show you now is the weapons. And this ship is actually on the workshop, in like the Space Engineers workshop. If you want to like download it and play around with it on your server or single player world. I don't know where I'm going. The bridge is over here. But it is on the workshop. It's under either the Doctor, because that's my Steam name, or it could also be under that other concept particle beam ship, I believe it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start charging it by pressing 2. And it's going to collect on that spherical gravity generator in the middle there. You never want to turn that off, ever. Unless your stuff is flying back at you at the same speed. Then you want to turn that off. You do so by pressing 4, as you may have guessed by looking at the control panel bar thing. And okay, I think this is a good enough shot. We'll just stop it there. And to fire, you want to press 3. And that's pretty much all you need to know for the gravity cannon. You want to watch that go out. Whacks into the target. That is a successful hit. Let's go check out the damage. Actually, oh Jesus. Let's just delete the entire ship first, because we won't need it again. Okay, so what did it do? It made a hole all the way through. Pretty big hole all the way through. Only problem with that one is because it's not that condensed, it spreads out really fast after it, the more range it goes through. So like, this was pretty close range, so you can see how big like it was. I mean, originally it was probably the size of maybe 2x2 blocks, and by the time it reached air, it was about this size. So you can imagine what it would do over a longer distance. Now, the other ship is much smaller, because actually this is my most recent version. I have a couple other versions in between the two, but they're not really important. I mean, like, if you want me to do a video on them too, you can literally just comment in the video, in the what is it even called, in the comments. Wow, I'm stupid. Okay, so we just want to V, and we'll push this forward a bit, and then we'll just bring it out here. Look at all them rocks. 4, 3, 2, 1, and we'll just place that there. That's pretty close. I think you're gonna like this one better. It looks a lot cooler. I mean, just by itself, it looks a lot cooler. You can actually fly it. It's a little bit difficult to fly because I don't know. Whenever you use the gyroscopes, it actually moves the ship as well. But if you installed it on a bigger ship, it wouldn't have that problem at all. So basically, how this one works is you want the spherical ones on, and then you want the rotor spinning. The spherical gravity generators you activate with 5, the rotor you activate with 3. Okay, I just saw a rock, which is really bad. I'm really hoping it doesn't hit me, so I'm going to back up a bit. Okay, did it just hit me again? Did it literally just hit me? I moved so far away. Okay, it didn't do that much. And now it's actually in my field. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to aim at the target. It looks like we need to aim a little bit up. The camera is 4, by the way. Looks good to me. Okay. Now to charge it, you want to hit 1. And it will start spitting out rocks, and you know when it's done, and I'll show you how you know when it's done in a second. This one takes a little bit longer to load, because it only has 4 of the connectors instead of like 4, 8, 12. This is going to take a little bit longer, but in the end it's going to have the same result. You can also notice that the rocks are forming in a spinning formation. It's kind of like rifling in the barrel of a gun. Keeps the bullet going straight, and it also creates extra penetration power. Okay, I think that's good. Now the trick to this one is actually pretty simple. You can't have the zero gravity generator on when you fire it, or else it will actually come back at you, because the other generators will run out of range before the spherical ones do. So it will just kind of hover out the rocks will hover out there, and they'll stay. So the trick is to have your finger on 5 and 2. 5 turns off the spherical ones, and 2 turns on the directional ones. You want to hit 5 first and then 2, and you just basically want to hit them almost simultaneously, but you want to hit 5 first and then 2. So you want something like this to happen. And then you want to see something like that happen. Now, you might notice that the hole in this target is significantly bigger. That's partially because of the spin, because it spread them out a little bit, but also kept them confined into a big space. Concentrated space. And it also... Yeah. Okay, right, it also, instead of creating a ball, which is just condensed, it actually created more like a shield, more like a disc. And that's how you know when it's done as well. When you start seeing a disc, you stop them, and then it will form by itself into an actual disc. And then that's when you fire it. And then you should get an end result like you did here. Which is really quite awesome, if I say so myself. What? Okay, I was like, what the heck? This is actually the biggest hole I've ever got out of this thing. So that's 10 layers of heavy armor, and it's about a 11 by it goes out as far this one is like here, so 11 by 6 area was just taken out of this armor. It's ridiculous. So yeah, and even if you want, I can make a tutorial video on how to make this, or I can post that to the workshop. I can post anything to the workshop if you want me to. So I'm Physics Breaker. Like and subscribe, and leave comments in below what you want me to do next. Thanks for watching, and have a good day.